Welcome to episode 60 of the Friday podcast. My co-host is coming up. Shout out to House of Chez. That's who made the shirt. You are the product. And it also says keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Episode 60. Just recorded 92 and 93 with the Odd Squad. Well, three of them, two of the members besides myself. You're being rude, bro. I can't even see the camera. And since it's 60, and I just ate a lot. And we played chess and stuff. I'm gonna take it easy on this episode. I don't know, everybody's gonna enjoy that video. But I'm gonna go through some questions. Oops, sorry. Questions. Alright. Have you ever talked in your sleep? If not, what would you be afraid to say? Yes, I have talked in my sleep. Well, as far as I know, only one time that I can remember. Maybe I should move some things around. Let's see the old trying to force something up. Alright. So, one time I had this dream that I was like checking out of Target or something. Oh, great. Now the other cat's out here about to cough up a fucking loogie. Or not a loogie, what's it called? A hair bomb? So, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I was like, I guess I told him a joke and we were laughing in the dream and I woke myself up and I heard myself laughing. True story. Alright, what random act of kindness should be done every day? What random act of kindness should I think your tail just took a picture. What kind of act of kindness should be done every day? Is it kind to say good morning? I think you should say good morning or hello. Good morning's a good one. I think good morning. Do you spend too much time pleasing others at a detriment to yourself? I used to do that. Definitely don't do that no more. And it's starting to get chilly. Do you always wear identical socks? Nope. Do not always wear identical socks. Sometimes one has a hole in it. Sometimes one is never mind. Okay, do you have any allergies, specifically to food, that are serious? No, not anything to food except for like straight up milk. Well, I'm lactose intolerant, so the lactose of the milk. But it's not too serious. I mean, I'll have the poops. What is the main thing you've always had second thoughts about? Going to school and just finishing. I should have just did that, but it's too late. I mean, I should have just did it like real quick. Now I gotta do it like slow, like a turtle. Yeah, man, slow like a turtle. All right, what's the next one? What two celebrities would make the craziest couple you could think of? What do you think? Craziest celebrities. What was that? Oh, he said Minnie Mouse and Goofy. That'd be fucking bananas. I wouldn't be surprised though, man. You never know. Who do you think in general is smarter, men or women? Well, this is a dude, and I'm a dude. Lay over there, stopping at the hair box for the girl. What do y'all think? I think women are a lot smarter in a lot of different ways than we are. And we're smarter in different ways than they are. So we just like complement each other. Women are smarter about certain things that we're dumber about. And we're smarter about some things. And it's just like science. You know what I mean? I got a cousin that works for Quick Trip. And he said that these fucking R-worded roosters. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. What are they doing? Anyway. That's chilly, bro. Chilly Willy. No longer smoking on a Philly. So I think men and women are equally smart, just in different ways. We have different like strengths and weaknesses. What is one thing you know about your mom or dad that they don't know you know? They don't know we know, they know that we know. What is one thing you know about your mom or dad that they don't know you know? I don't know. They're pretty, my mom's pretty upfront and honest for the most part. And a lot of my dad's stuff, he didn't hide a lot of it. They didn't really hide stuff from us. So any fighting and shit, anything that went down, that was, you know. Alright, I'll move on. What are a few things you need to cleanse from your life? Bullshit. Negative energy. Other stuff I don't want to talk about. What is the craziest craving you've ever had? I had some cravings, man. Cravings galore. Right now I'm having a lot of cravings. I don't know. Craziest craving? What does that even mean? Like, cat? Did I ever want to eat a cat? What do you think? Forever eat you? Nah. How organized are you? Not so organized, my friends, but a bit. Enough to survive as a societal member. Pretty decent societal member. And I have friends and stuff, and I have a son that I see. I'm kind of organized. I'm not too bad. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Do you think cigarette smoking should be illegal? No, I do not think that cigarette smoking. You know what I think should be illegal is them putting chemicals into the cigarettes. You know what I'm talking about? The nicotine and all the rat poison and all that bullshit they put in there. What TV sitcom family, old or new, would you have liked to be a member of? Modern Family. You know, they seem pretty cool. They got money and shit. What was your most creative endeavor? Making music, performing it, doing this. This is a pretty creative endeavor. Doing Inktober. Have you ever walked out of a restaurant or bar without paying your bill? If so, why? Alright, so one time when I used to drink still, I got kicked out of a strip club because I kept getting lap dances, and eventually I wasn't paying for any of them, and I don't even remember this, I was blacked out. And so eventually one of the girls told the management, and then they kicked me out. But I didn't pay the bill, they just kicked me out. What's the best thing about being part of your family? My family has a good sense of humor. We can roast each other pretty well. Have you ever been a big brother or sister to a less fortunate youth? Would you? I work with youth, and some of them are unfortunate, are less fortunate than myself. So I basically am that, and I spend hours of the day with them. So I pretty much do that as a job, as a teacher assistant, and it's a heavy job because you find out about their personal lives and stuff. So you just got to be a positive role model and do the best you can. That's all you can. Just emit positive energy, and try to remember that when they react or act out, it's not personal to you. It's just something. It's just energy that they got from their own personal trauma. Because if you remember, a lot of us have our own personal trauma that when we were kids. I do. You know what I'm saying? I got like cat hair, and I don't want to get my fingers because I've been petting them. So I'm trying to do it like this, and now it looks like a fucking cat. How do you feel about your family? I love them. I love my family a lot, and yeah, every single one of them. When you were a kid, did you have any posters on your wall? If so, what? Yeah, I had a car poster, like a Lamborghini. My dad had given me a Ferrari one because it was his. I had that for a little bit. I think I had a Buffy, Sarah Michelle Gellar. Maybe, I don't know. What else? I had Emma Smith. Emma Smith was dope. Let's see, what's your name? What is something you're teased about relentlessly? When I was a kid, my uncle would tease me about my uncles would tease me about my forehead. When I was what's the biggest city you've ever been to? Probably the city I live in. No, Houston is bigger. I've been to LA. LA's bigger than Houston. It's probably LA. Los Angeles, baby. There's a bug on the book. Bug on the book. Bug on the book. What do you think the most romantic proposal looks like? I feel like just something simple, not too crazy, but something quiet, romantic, kind of private, so she could say no if she wants to. What is your favorite thing to barbecue? I don't know how to barbecue shit. I like to eat barbecue on chicken. I like to eat barbecue on beef. Barbecue is delicious. Sometimes on a burger. Do desperate times call for desperate measures? Sometimes, yeah. I mean, if any time calls for desperate measures, it's the desperate times. What are you too hard on yourself about? My looks, probably. Right now I've been like just in my head, totally in my head about my overbite. And then I looked up and I wanted to see if I even have like dental insurance, like try to get braces or some shit. And I don't even have it, so now I gotta wait a year or so to try to sign up for the insurance. We'll see what happens. I wish I would have took care of it when I was a kid, but like I said, this is not how I really. I got fucked up overnight, but it is what it is. I mean, I got my vision, I got my hearing, I got my speech, I can walk, you know what I'm saying? I got all my limbs. I can piss on free will, shit on free will. Would you fight for the one you love, or would you just let them go? Oh, I would fight, bro. I'm a fucking fighter. I'm a lover more. But if somebody I love is trying to get taken away from me, I'm gonna fight, baby. Do you prefer movies with or without special effects? I like it all. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, what doesn't have special effects? Even The Godfather has special effects, right? Because it's not real guns that they're using. It's not real bullets and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? So what do you even mean? So then no, I like some special effects. I can't think of a movie that has zero special effects. Adult films. That's the only films that don't have any special effects for the most part. Unless you're talking about an indie film from. But even then, they're usually using like a pack of blood. Excuse me. Blood packs or something. How jealous are you when it comes to your significant other? Well, since I don't have one, I could just say that I hope that I'm not that jealous, because I hope I can trust her to the point where I don't have to stress out about that. You know what I'm saying? If evildoers invade your country, would you rush to the battle lines or hide? Straight up, right now? Damn. I'd probably hide. Yeah, there's some fucked up shit. I'm just being honest. But if the girl I'm with is like, man, you better go fight, then I'll go fight. I need to train. I need to get ready. In case some shit pops off, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully we can be at peace. Everybody be kind to each other. Don't be the product that they want you to be. Don't be controlled by the TV. What it do, what it be? CXVB coming out the block. Hopefully you don't got to pull out the Glock. Trying to live my life in peace and grow some peas and grow some pumpkins is something I'm loving it all. Jeez up. Peace up. Alright, what's next? What is the nicest thing a stranger has ever done for you? This lady returned my wallet when I was younger. That was very nice. This kid at prom, this white dude returned my fake ass, expensive ass necklace. It was a chain with orange fake diamonds, and I don't know why I did like that. They were fake diamonds, and but you couldn't even say diamonds. They weren't even diamonds. They were just whatever, rocks. And it would break sometimes, and I lost it at prom. And that's why in my prom picture I'm like mad and shit. And that's why my prom date is mad, because I was like being a dick because I couldn't find my fucking necklace at prom. It was some bullshit, man. Some bull fucking shit. Yeah, Doug, laugh. I regret being such a petty asshole, but that was very nice of that dude to do that for me, to give it back. Stranger. That's all I can think of. I'm sure there's more stuff, that's all I can think of at the moment. If you were a woman, would you propose to a man? If you were a man, would you accept it? Depending on the woman, I would accept it. Maybe not. Maybe that's kind of like a red flag, right? I mean, of course it is, but if it's somebody that's just like, you feel like, man, it never works out like that in the movies. But fucking movies are bullshit, man. Now, sometimes it does work out in the movies and stuff and TV shows. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? No, you don't, because I don't even know what I'm talking about. Where would you never live? Space? Never. What would be the best exotic pet? This kitty cat right here, man. That kitty cat right there, man. I don't want an exotic pet because I feel bad. These fools are already exotic enough. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you a fool. Is there food you loved as a kid but hate as an adult? Food you loved as a kid but hate as an adult? No, I had good taste as a kid. As an adult, I still got good taste. You know what I'm talking about? Have you ever rescued an animal? I mean, he got fixed. You can see his ears clipped. If so, did you keep it or take it to a shelter? We basically kept him. He's wild. I mean, he doesn't live inside. He'll come inside sometimes. Damn, that's a cool breeze, babies. You like my new hat, Leo? Kind of matches you. Homage, homage. 2007 is when they were established. They make. I'm gonna wear the shirt next time, but I wore one of the shirts, the Raphael shirt. The Houston Rockets is from that company. Alright. Do you have a favorite news anchor? If so, who? Ooh, Jon Stewart was dope. Now I guess it's Joe Rogan. Let me get my jacket. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Coming at you live from the hive. Make you take a dive. Cause I like to strive to the mountain. I hear the plane, but I don't see the plane. This plane coming through. Used to puff on every Jane, what it do? Keep it true. You are the product. Keep scrolling. I had to get the blue. Excuse me. Nah, excuse you. I'm coming through. And what it do? I just read a text that just came through. That's kind of weird. While I'm recording on the camera. Could you imagine doing this 40 years ago? Hell no. I wouldn't be able to make my own video and upload to the damn internet. Nobody would suspect that we came this far so quickly. Stick with me. Come get me. Nah, please don't leave me alone. I like my own space. I'm on the microphone. There's one on this fucking phone. That's bananas. I come through, drop bars like hammers. I don't even stammer. I got the stamina. Nah. Platinum. I'm coming through. Hit the drum. What it do? From the South, Texas, North Texas. Talking about South United States, third coast. What it do? Feeling great. Just keep it breezy. Man, this flow so easy. I'm coming off live. No drop time. Cause that's how Kennedy got shot. And I'm from Dallas, Texas. What you thought? Yeah. Alright. Bro, it's windy. Fucking Fendi. Puffing plenty. Sipping plenty. Game can't suspend me. Cancel this. Can't handle this. They like, who the hell is Chris? Chaos, I'm in the building. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I come hard in the paint, sipping on drink. What it do? What you think? Puffing the paint? Not really. I'm talking about that super sticky, like the dragon, slagging, swagging. No longer have my pants sagging, cause I grew up. And I ain't blew up. I'm slowly climbing to the top, putting in hard work. What it do? Don't stop. Yeah. All right. So we did a lot, right? We did 2 whole pages. We did this to this. We did this to this. We did this. to this. All right. That was 20 minutes. This is 3 minutes. Getting kind of tired. I need to get inspired. All right. Let's go to another page. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Have you ever had a run-in with the law? And if so, what for? Alright. So one time, so there was a couple times where I got caught. Like I left because I used to smoke, right? Weed when I was a young teenager, right? And one time I left all my stuff out, and my dad found it. And he confronted me. And I think there was like a couple times where he just kept my stuff. Like the stuff that he found, he kept it, right? And so one time when he found some more stuff, he was like, I'm gonna call the police. And the police came, and shit, we'll probably wrap up the podcast like that. Sorry about sinuses. They put me in the, I think he called him just to scare me. But they put me in the back seat, and got like this fucking drainage, and they told me that they couldn't arrest me because my dad said that he had that stuff for so long. It was like a nickel bag and a corn cob pipe that I got at the dollar store, and. So that was one time. Another time was a run-in with the law. What is that? Because I mean, I don't want to say certain times where I've had to talk to the law, but that's not a run-in. All right, so one time, a literal run-in was when I was in high school, like a junior, and I was skipping school, and we were in the neighborhood near the school, and I had a pack of Newports on me. And I used to smoke cigarettes back then just for the fuck of it. And I wasn't 18 yet, so I knew there was a cop, right? But what I told him was I didn't know why they were running. It was a dog or something, because everybody started running, so I started running, and I guess I was the slowest, weakest one, so they tackled me. And I was like, whoa, I didn't even know why I was running. I wasn't trying to run from you, I didn't know. And so they're like, all right, well, they gave me a ticket, and I had to go to a class. And in that class, it ended up being one of my homeboys from the other school I used to go to. The other high school I went to my freshman year. And so that was pretty interesting. It was a weird meet up in a weird place, like randomly. We had a couple times, because then one time that same friend, shout out to Eric, we went to Eastfield, and then we had like a little, one time when I was at Eastfield, he was at Eastfield, and then like we chiefed together and shit. And that was pretty dope. That was years ago, like 10 years ago. So, or more than 10 years ago, like 12, 13 years ago. 14 years, that's crazy. Time just flies. Like a plane. It's insane. So how did I get there when I was talking about the police? I didn't have any events with human police. So one time when I was drinking Four Locos, when they used to have caffeine, and what I found out recently was wormwood, which is how they made absinthe and shit like that. So, I mean, it was a blackout in a can. If that was a crazy time period. And then it was a toxic energy, because I had just gotten into it with my baby mom at the time, and it was it's all my fault. But I was drinking, and then I was driving, and then I ended up drinking some Red Bull and Grey Goose. I ended up going to like a strip club, a debauchery. That's when I got kicked out. I think I talked about that. It was like a bar, and I got kicked out. But when I got there, one of my cousins was there, and he had like a bottle, and he had some Red Bulls, and he was like, "What's up?" And I was like, "Oh shit, what's up?" And then started drinking. But by the end of the night, in the early morning hours, I blacked out, and I came to, and I was driving the car, and I could tell. I looked over, and I saw sparks flying. And I looked over, and I saw sparks flying, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "I think all the wheels are gone." I told my friend, and I looked over to him because I had a friend with me. Now this is a different friend. This is a friend. The friend that was with me at that point, I used to work with at Levine's. Shout out to Levine's. I met a lot of cool people there. And I was like, what happened? And then I black out. And then I come to, and a cop is telling me, "Y'all need to get the fuck up out of here." And I was like, "I need to get my lens for my glasses." And it was the same glasses that I used to, my old glasses from the older episodes. Those are great glasses. Guess jeans. These are great glasses too. I love these glasses. So yeah. Sorry. So he let me go for some reason. I don't know what I told him. I probably told him I'm a student. I don't even know what I told him, man. But then I was like, "Yo, I just need to get in." And finally he said, "No, you gotta go." So we left. Another run-in with the law. I was like at this creek, this little parking lot by a trail. And it's like but it's called Duck Creek. And I was smoking at the time. This was like 20 years ago, probably. I don't know. No, not that long. 18 years? I don't know. I'm not good with numbers. Especially not right now. I'm like drinking all this energy drink and shit. So I'm smoking, and I'm writing songs to instrument. I'm writing flows to instrumentals. And a cop pulls up, and he's like, the light flashes on, and then the light flashes on this side, and it's so bright I can't like see what side he wants me to open the door, because I hear him going, and I'm like, "I don't know what side you're on. I don't want to get, He's like, "This side." And so I was like, I put down the window. I think it was this side. And I was like, "Yes, sir." And he's like, "Man, I don't know what you're doing in here, smoking weed. You could be doing something else. I'm gonna give you a ghetto pass. You get one ghetto pass." And he let me go home. I was like, damn, that was so dope. What's another one? There was a time when there was this dude, there was like a cop who lived on this street that I would like frequent, and you could tell he lived there because he would be parked there in the driveway, and he'd be, I guess, inside his house. Well, one time he pulled me over because I guess I didn't like completely stop at the stop sign, and then I was like, I didn't know, because he was parked in his driveway. He always did that, but this time he was in his car, and I was like, I didn't know you could park in driveways like that. And he said, "Yeah, people can let me if they want to." Obviously he lived there. And then it's like, but he said, "I don't want your insurance to go up," which was nice of him. "And you got your son back there." My son was like 5, and he's like, "So I'm gonna let you go." And I was like, "All right, cool." But I have a feeling that he wasn't supposed to be doing that, or posted up at his house like that. Anyway, I don't know. Run-ins with cops. That's a lot of run-ins. Okay, so one time I took my ex to school. I was in college, right? Freshman in college. My ex was a senior, and one of my exes was a senior, and so I took her to school. And then I saw some people that were like skipping. They're like, "Hey, you want to smoke?" And I was like, "All right, for sure." And there was some young dudes that I used to kick it with a little bit at parties and stuff. Well, when I was there, and they had a blunt, but it was like a real skinny blunt. So we were passing it around, and we were done by the time a cop pulled up, the school cop. And then I guess he called backup, And then he was going through like my car and shit, but he couldn't find any green. I didn't have anything. And then he found this like it was a toy gun that my little cousin Isaac, shout out to the first guest on the Friday podcast, but when he had like a little toy gun with the orange tip in my car, and so like he pulls it up, and all the kids are like, all the teenagers are like, dang, they're like, that's crazy. And I was like, oh, it's just a toy. He's like, yo, this could have been, I could have thought this was real. And I was like, well, shit, it's not, bro. I wouldn't have done anything real crazy to make you think that it was real. You know what I'm saying? It was just there. I forgot it was there. Actually, I didn't even know it was there. So he let me go. And the blunts were so minuscule. They were like just papers. So and he didn't have anything on them. I guess that was all their green. Just wanted to let everybody go. What's another one? There's some more. I don't know if I should say those on the podcast. I could. It is episode 60. It's a special episode. You know what I'm saying? So when I was younger, so was my ex, and we would have these little. It's common. Everybody goes through it. We would have these little debates, fights, arguments about who gets the kid at what time, on what day, right? We had already gone to court and stuff, but the paperwork can only do so much. So on a day, like if you have to, we had such arguments where we would call the police. And one time, the same cop one time went to my house when we were having the same argument, and he went to her house when we were having the same argument. So he said at my house, he's like, she can't take him from your house, you can't take her from your house. Whoever's house he's at, the other has to willingly give the kid to the other, no matter what. And if they're not following the guidelines of the agreement from the court, then you document that shit. You just gotta write it down and document it. And then after a certain point, if you have so many, you go to court and they're like, okay, you've been doing it this many times, he's documented it, you know. Then you have grounds. But so luckily we made up and we're cool and we share him and we let him decide who he wants to go with, when, where, all that shit. So it's quite an experience. But the same cop showed up one time at my house, and then one time it was like meant to be. It was incredible. Because of course my parents are involved and her parents were involved because we were so young. Yeah, it's all right. So there was these two rent cops. I think I don't know what they were doing, but they were at this other place that I used to smoke at, this other park. So one time they caught me when I was hooking up. And then another time they caught me when I was smoking. And when I was smoking, they took I had like this little pipe and a little dime bag. They took both of it. They were pretty cool. It seemed like a fucking movie. Like they were like from Friday. It was a Hispanic dude and a black dude. They're like, hey, weren't you that dude that was with those two chicks that one time? I was like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about, man. They're like, yeah, you were. I was just like trying to like not get in trouble for having got caught up twice. Yeah, man, crazy times. I have a lot of encounters with cops. All right, I'm gonna end it there. Then we'll read one. We're gonna read one Be More Yoda quote. I already freestyled a bit. It's getting cold. All right, this is a good one. Don't dwell on the past. This kind of looks like me. Learn from the past, but don't live in it. If a 1,000-year-old pirate can do it, so can you. You may yearn to retreat to your scavenger life in the desert junkyard, but you'll miss new opportunities by hankering for bygone days. The past is familiar and safe, while the present is a gateway to unexplored possibilities. That can be daunting, but you'll never go from junker to Jedi without dealing with what's in front of you. And then the quote from, I don't know what movie, which one it is. The belonging you seek is not behind you. It is ahead. From Mas Kanata. Finding mindful moments. That's a good one. Plan for the future, but ignore the present. No, but don't ignore the present. It's another one from the same series. So next time we'll pick another random. I noticed like I was editing 36, and as you notice, some of y'all noticed I've been re-uploading them, and I was going like in order. So I wanted to look at that. Yeah, I was going in order. Yeah, cause this is a weird one. So I wonder if the next one I did was meditate. I don't think so, because I don't remember this one. So I guess I'm gonna just keep doing it randomly. Right? Oh, that one's saying be realistic with your expectations. But shoot, they hooked up together. Each one on the past, that was today. Plan for the future, but don't ignore the present. That was once. What's another one? Move beyond your negative thoughts. That was another one. Have faith. I kind of think we do that. So there's still a few that we got to do. We did this one. Appreciate the beauty around you. Trees. See, I highlighted that one so we know that one's. But I'm gonna put like a little. Boldly face up to new challenge. That's a good one. To new challenges. I'm gonna fold the page on it. That way I know it's already been done. I haven't opened it up. And what I saw is like pretty tough. It's don't neglect your physical body. And I do not exercise enough. I will exercise enough. I mean, maybe somebody loves me for the way I am, but I don't enjoy exercising. I should not be too hard on myself. That's one. Believe in your abilities. Always with you. It cannot be done. Hear nothing I say. So yeah, shout out to Yoda. This is a pretty good book. I'm glad I bought it when I bought it. This is an incredible book. Those are great answers from me. Thank you for interviewing me. You're welcome. No problem. Thanks to Piccadilly. Alright, should I bust the flow? Man, fuck it, you already know. I ain't down for mind control. I ain't trying to get the jab. I don't want to get stabbed. Chilling in my slab. Playing butt grab with a dime. Even if she don't got a butt, that's fine. She's still cute and pretty at the same time. And she's smart and funny. Can't tear apart no dummy. I don't know why I said that. But don't take. Man, fuck up. Don't tear apart. You can't tear apart no dummy. That you can't. Of course you can tear apart a dummy. And it made no sense. It didn't go with the thing I said before it. All right, let me start over. What's fucking me up is my nose is stuffy. My allergies. All right. Ducks in the background. Every time I make a sound, people clap like I'm a fucking clown. I might go around and make a sound throughout the town. I paint it red. That means I leave these haters dead. Lyrically, spiritually, I come through the block with a Glock. Spitting rhymes, dropping bars. Non-stop, top notch. People wishing and praying that I could stop slaying. Cause I'm a dragon, but I'm also a knight. Pay attention to the fright that people display. Cause sometimes it turns to hate. Who cares if they're gay? Who cares if they're straight? Who cares if they're bi? They just trying to get by. Like everybody else. We all trying to get a piece of our pie. Of the American dream. Trying to be free. The rebellion, that's what it's all about. Like Star Wars, we the rebels. Down for the fight, down the bout. Down to get some clout. Down to understand what it's about. Trying to walk in somebody's shoes to understand them too. It's pretty hard, but you gotta get the tools to survive in life. I'm trying to find a wife who might also like making videos. Alright, I'm gonna let y'all go on that one, man. I'm tripping. Alright, love y'all. Peace.